Alright guys, welcome back. Let's start working on the hood. So let's check this out. So we've got our animation working, punches, getting it in, it's feeling right. So now the hood. Alright, let's go to the start of the animation. We good. Alright guys, let's check out the visibility. There's hood visibility. Let's just take that off so it doesn't disappear. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna do overlap and drag principles here, right? So what we'll do, we want let's check out these controls. Can we rotate? Okay, so what we'll do, we'll do a quick way of doing this, right? So let's get it to the start. Let's pick, oh, that's for there, okay. Let's pick these controls here because we just want to add a bit of movement to just make it believable. I'm just thinking, why don't we let's grab these all and let's try something. So let's see, remove it. Yeah, all right. So let's check this out. All right. So we'll key it here and then, sorry, we'll key it here and we'll just go straight ahead. Okay. So we'll just take the controls off and we'll be like, all right, we're going back. Oh, you can see that hair coming through there, isn't it? That's not good. Let's check this out. Can we move it forward? Oh, let's check this out. Can we sort that hair out? Yes, we can with this. All right, so that's cool. We can use these to just bring the hair out a bit. Let's see if that is it still out? Yeah, it's still out there. All right. All right, let's go straight ahead now. Let's check this out. So what we'll do, we'll grab these first and we'll just get the overall movement going in the hair. Then we can use the other controls to kind of yeah, okay. So it comes back. So the hood comes back. And then goes forward. So we could have it coming down a bit. Bit of a drag, right? And even here, see, you're getting that intersection, but don't worry about that. We'll sort that out. Okay, and it's still dragging. It's still dragging the hood. And what we'll do, we'll put this first frame in the end. Oops, first frame, copy it to the end. So we know that's the end frame, right? So it comes there and it's still dragging. I want it to still drag. Again, don't worry about the hair. And then as it comes back, yeah, so you got it. So let's check out. So we've got the movement going, yeah? That's the main thing. We've got the basis of the movement. Now, with everything still selected, what we'll do, we'll go into the graph editor. This is just a quick way of adding a bit of overlap. Just to get something there, ready. And then you can fine tune later. But obviously the top one, we're going to leave how it is. What we'll do actually, if we select everything, let's what's happening there? Let's cycle everything. Let's not forget that cycle, yeah? So everything's cycling. Just double check that key at the end. Yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, so we've got it all cycling. Let's bring it in closer here so you can see. And then what we'll do, we basically just want to offset. So that's going to stay the same. This one will offset by 1, offset by 1, 2, offset this by 1, 2, 3, this one by 1, 2, 3, 4, then this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now with the other side, we can go, let's try and go, let's see how that looks. Right, see, it's slightly more natural, right? And you could offset that, even that last one. Did we have that last one? Say if we get these two. Let's get all these controls that we just offset here. And then we can even, like we used to do before, you can grab all of the keys and overall offset that. So if we come here, let's just see how this looks when we do that. So then you can just shift, move, see how it looks. Oh, that was too much. Go back a bit. And then you can always, let's check this. Maybe one more, so we can leave it like that. And then we can fine tune it after. And then we can do with the other ones, so if we come in here, the other controls, again, we can go the opposite way, right? So let's try move that 1 backwards, move that 1, 2 backwards, move that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the bottom one could be 1, 2, 3. Oh, the bottom is already the other way. All right, and we can have a look at that, see how that is. Oh, yeah, you see that? So what that does is I offset the other side, one half forward and the other half backwards, just to break up. So it's already. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Wait, I realized I did offset everything, didn't I? 1. Yeah. Sorry, I did offset. Yeah, so it's the same thing on the other side. I've done on the other side, but I've offset everything, all the 5 points. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These I've offset them. And I've just moved them the other way, offset them the other way, negative, right? And on the left side is the positive. So you've got that working. If you look now, even in shaded, that's cool. That might be a bit too much, and I think I know why. Because we copied, it's this, basically this control. So what we'll do. So if I select that at the start, so I key it here and key at the end. Yeah, see, it comes in. So what we want to do when we get here, we basically want to bring it in here. So if we key there and then middle click, with those two selected, middle click, bring it back to 29. Okay, there's another control here that's moving in. Ah, I see. Okay, so what we can do is these controls, right? Or these, they're coming in, even though it's offset. What we can do here, so say for example, we've got this offset, but what I'll do, I'll just key here, key all these frames here, and you can see they're all keyed here, so I can delete this offset here. And then what I'll do, if you look now, I'll go to the start here, bring it in, bring this in a bit, bring it in, yeah, key it there, and then key that at the end as well, and then delete the other two before that, just to clean it up. Right, that's not as good because this looks like it looks like its IK is coming in, so let's change that. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll delete everything here, and then we'll just grab a frame here, 36, copy it here, and what we'll do, we'll come in here and just move it in, and then we can start just offsetting. We can bring this 1, 2, and then the last one 1, 2, 3. And then we can start offsetting. So we come in here, we could even offset that by 1. The next one, we can offset that by 1, 2, and then hopefully we can get a bit more. There, you've got a bit more of a movement there, right? And then we can fine tune that. So you've got something happening there, movement wise, which is a bit offset and organic. Now here for the back, what we'll do, we can select these. So I'll go straight ahead. I'll come here, key, and then go forward, and just see where the intersection is going to happen here. Then you can just move it forward. I have to move it too much. There's a little bit more there. Just move that out. We can delete that previous one. All right, so it came out. Then we can move it back in. And we'll just key at the start and put that at the end. Then you're just basically cleaning up. And you can always go back and delete keys and redo it. So let's look at this side. This side looks all right. There's no intersection happening. That's fine. All right, let's have a look. Yeah, there's a bit, that's better. There's a bit more movement in here. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So if we look here, you could even come here and move this in, and you can see there's a bit more of a movement. And then you could do the same for the corner, because the corner is the last thing. Let's see the top one, offset. Yeah, that's the last one. So even that, you could kind of move it more in, and let's see how that looks. So you're just going back and forth and having a look, see how it is. See that? That feels good, isn't it? Settle. Even there with that, you can see how it's pulling back because it's punching. There's a bit more of a pull back, and you could even pull it back more there. So you got a bit of a drag there, yeah, coming in. Wow. Got that bit of a drag happening there. And then let's check out. So that's fine. That was fine, the top bit. That's going down that way. And then we've got, again, straight ahead. We can just key here, go back. So it's going back. So this is all just drag, principle. So then it's following, basically following which way the body's going, and it's carrying on that way. I'll just copy the first frame to the end. So it's forward and then back and then settle. So we can check that out. There, you've got that bit of a settle happening there, and you could even get all of this and tone it down a little. Maybe it's a bit too much. Yeah, you've got a little bit there, right? You could cycle that. Maybe have it back a bit. And get, yeah. That was translation here. Yeah, so you want to do it until it feels good. So that feels good. It feels like more organic. No intersections that we can see. That looks fine. Save your work. Save. Don't forget. All right, so we got that working, the hood. And then the last thing on the hood is the tip, which will tip it off. Then we've got these. Let's see these. Yeah, we'll go through these as well. So we'll select both of these. And then let's go to one. Going back. So actually that's all right there, isn't it? Yeah, that's all right there. So what we'll do this one. Oh, it's already animated. Yeah, we've got, oh, that's fine. Yeah, we'll get the top one. That's the only one left, and that's the tip. So what we'll do, we'll key at the top. Then as it's going back, let's have a drag. So there's a bit of a drag. And then it's still, and then here as well, there's a drag. And then whoosh. Whoosh. The other way, right? Sorry, this way. Can we rotate? Yeah, that's even better. Okay, we'll get a... Okay, I can rotate this back then. Get these nice curves, see? You get these nice curves in the hat. So it comes back. You know, the whipping effect. And then it follows through. And then follows through that way. And then we copy the end frame. Now that's a bit extreme, right? So what we'll do, we can always tone it down. So let's check out. All we have to do is get everything. Middle click, scale. From here, just scale everything down. And let's have a look. Yeah, you got a bit of that. So what we can do is just offset. So we can cycle, and why don't we just offset it a few frames, see how it looks. A few frames more. Let's go back a bit. Push. There, so that's all right. Could scale it a bit more if we want, just a little bit more. offset. Let's have a look. Comes there. Okay, let's check out this. I think that's cool. Alright, I think this could be toned down. So when we come here, this one is, let's move this by 2, 3. Let's offset this by 1, 2, 3, 4. We want these to end 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want them to end at different times. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Something doesn't feel right at the top here. It's just, we could tone this one down. Let's tone the head down a bit more. Yeah, feels better, isn't it? Yeah. So just tone the head down a bit more. Okay, and then here we can see a little intercept. So very easily we can move this forward. Yeah, that's fine. All right, guys, so that's more or less the hood done. So just little offsets you need to do, and then you need to go back and just refine it. But it's just something there that obviously wouldn't be there otherwise, you know. And when it comes to polishing, it's these kind of details that are fun to animate and really can set your animation apart from other demo reels as well. People sometimes you can get lazy animators who don't really animate the props and stuff, and that can be the difference between, you know, getting that entry-level job and not getting it, because the interviewer sees that, you know, this guy's got an eye for detail. So all these little bits are so good. Once you've sorted out the body mechanics and everything, then it's worth just spending that bit more time on the hood and fingers and toes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. All right, guys. So I'll see you in the next one. The next video, we're going to be working on her face, little facial expression, I guess a bit of expressions and volume as well, squash and stretch. And then we'll be done with this body mechanics. So we'll work through the list as well. So again, as always, please click on the link for the Facebook group. Please join the group. I'm doing more in-depth critiques in that group. So if you've got any work that you want critiqued, I do it once a week. I grab a student's work, or if you want to request it, and then I take your Maya file and I'll go over it with you just to show you. And just, it's all love, all for love, mate. Yeah, all right. So join the group. First link, and I'll see you in the next facial animation video. Take care. See you later.